What if the biggest obstacle to booking more stages isn't your message, your delivery, or your talent? What if it's everything your audience never sees? Noelle Peterson is the founder of Start Smart Systems, where she helps speakers build the branding, digital presence, and business systems that turn visibility into clients. Today, she'll introduce her framework, the speaker iceberg, and reveal why the most successful speakers build far more beneath the surface than anyone ever sees. Please welcome, with her presentation, The Business Behind the Stage, Noelle Peterson.
Oh, thank you so much. How many of you, give me some sparkle fingers, if you would love to book more speaking engagements this year? All right, and keep them going. If you know you need a business built to book more clients from those speaking engagements, right? My name is Noelle Peterson, and I build the business behind successful speakers so their visibility consistently creates clients instead of just applause. The stage makes you visible, but what's underneath makes you bookable. Today, I get to wake up in my dream home of almost 4,000 square feet with my husband of 33 years who's living his calling as a lead pastor. We have 4 amazing grandchildren that we get to hang out with, and I get to build my business from anywhere in the world, helping speakers like you grow yours. But it didn't always start this way. 5 years ago in 2021, my aorta decided to rupture like Senator Graham's did this week. Thankfully, I ended up in a life-saving surgery, the kind where you sign papers, pray with your family, and leave it all in God's hands. Needless to say, I woke up different. I began searching, wondering who I was. What am I supposed to do? What's my passion and purpose? What do I want to be when I grow up? I felt quite lost. I'd been working for the state, a manager who didn't necessarily like me, and so it was kind of easy to make that decision to leave my job. I began building a business. I began helping my husband with his coaching business at the time, and then friends, and soon a business was built. Start Smart Systems, to help businesses start smart with those systems in mind. But the painful part, even after I started, I still struggled. I had ideas, I had passion, I worked hard, I was caring, but I still couldn't attract consistent clients. Every month felt like starting over. So frustrating. Then I met some mentors who gave me some advice. They said, Noelle, it's not visibility, it's infrastructure. Successful businesses aren't built on hustle, they're built on systems. That shift changed everything. Once we implemented systems, we began signing up clients, booking speaking engagements, and having more time to spend with each other and with the grandkids. And as I met speakers, I noticed the same pattern over and over. Business owners need infrastructure or they're stuck in that frustration. That's what I want to share with you today. I'm going to show you my iceberg. If you remember the Titanic and how big of an issue that iceberg was, I'd rather you figure out what your iceberg is before your business runs into it. What everybody sees above the water is the speaker on the stage, the bookings, the applause, the fees, the impact. But what nobody sees is all that underneath. And that's where consistent speaking businesses are actually built. Stage makes you visible. What's underneath makes you bookable. So underneath, we've got 3 layers we're going to talk about today: presence, positioning, and systems. So first, let's look at presence. You need to be recognizable. You need to show up the same everywhere. When people Google you, what do they see? Does it look the same as what's on social media? All of your things need to be aligned, all your visuals, all your pretties across all platforms. For example, does your speaker one sheet look like your social media? Does it look like the same person? How we earn people's trust is a real challenge, but helping business owners stand out among the sea of speakers is where I enjoy doing the most. And it's easy to tell people you can do something, but your online presence not only needs to showcase what you do, It needs to be consistent so people can trust you. I'd encourage you to do an audit of your online presence, your digital assets. Look at your content, your social media headers, your website, all the pretty stuff. Does it match? Does it look like everything else? Does it look like it comes from the same office? If not, we should talk. People don't hire speakers that they can't remember. And number two, your positioning. You want to make sure that you are unforgettable. You need people to understand why you're the one that can help them with this issue. There are a lot of people out there trying to speak. Thousands of gigs, tens of thousands of speakers. What's your position? How do you get the speaking engagements? Get better speaking engagements, and then book clients from those. Event planners need to be able to trust you before they're going to call you. They need a place to go where you can see your media kit, all your stuff, and make sure that you're a good fit for their stage. And then once you're on that stage, your audience needs to have some place to go to take that next step, whatever that might be. A speaker landing page will give you the authority and show that you're the one that can get the results, showing the results that others have gotten from you. And then the conversation shouldn't end when you leave that stage. A lead magnet, an amazing tool to provide free advice and support and get them a quick win. Give them some good stuff so that they know that you're going to back up what you say. As a reminder, aligned branding is a necessity. When people look at your online presence and social media, it's got to look the same so people know that it's you, that you're showing up the same everywhere, that you're trustworthy, and you're going to provide what you say. Clarity beats talent every time. And three, systems. You need to be repeatable. You want to make sure people aren't going to forget you. You need to tie all these pretty things together with systems. You need a speaker one page, a website, a calendar system that's inviting for those event planners, giving them the details that they need so that they'll hire you and sign you and book a call with you. This is different from clients and leads. It's a different audience. You got to make sure you have what they need. Your media kit, your speaker reel, your testimonials that show that you are going to provide results for their audience. And then on that stage, you need a way to book those clients. Anybody who is interested or transformed by your message wants more. Conversation with you, a free lead magnet, something that gives them some more and time down the road. Your lead magnet needs to be juicy. Give them something that's going to change their world if they follow through with it. But then you want systems in place for the next days or weeks to keep giving them great content so they know that you're there to support them and help them make that transformation. The speech ends, but the system shouldn't. The stage makes you visible. What's underneath makes you bookable. So here's what I want to leave you with. Your next breakthrough probably isn't the next stage, but it's building the business behind the stage. Because speakers who get booked consistently don't just have a great message. They have a great foundation. So here's your action today. You do it now, you do it tonight, and you take out a piece of paper, or Marty's going to put a link in the chat. Draw an iceberg, and above the water, write down what that stage is that you want to speak on. What's your dream? If it's multiple, that's fine too. What are the stages you want to go to? And then below the water, what's missing? What do you need to up-level your presence, positioning, and systems? This is your roadmap for the next 90 days. I love working with speakers like Leela and Kathy, making them shine while they're on and off the stage. I'd love to be the one to help you get to your stage. The world needs more speakers who are prepared, positioned, and equipped to deliver the message they were called to. So now, go build what's underneath your iceberg, and I'll see you at the top. Thank you.
All right. Fantastic. Let's give her big round of applause. Lots of props.